matchup across from Flandre, so that way they could play a 1-4, and when they're doing dragon setup, have an advantage of playing around a side lane and skirmish, and that one of the ways that EDG would be able to contest this would be to put Scout on something like a Rise that have similar mobility. But you can also see how that fares well into a Twisted Fate. You're bringing your own pieces of CC. You also have that could have gone really wrong as here comes the top lane dive into double teleport.
That's a teleport for Oscar, and 369's like, where did everyone come from? First blood over to Scout while the flash away secures. JJ not going to be taking any of the aggro as Scout juggles that nicely.
They don't have the Aurelia to also look for this dive. We'll see if they force it. Diving Alistar, very dangerous.
Kasa is level 4. Mako disengages
That is why.
4. He misses a shattering strike, and Kasa dodges away. That's knife from Viper. He cleanses it, and Kasa taking the turret aggro. A 1-for-1 while Mako watches on in fury, while 369 forces a flash from JJ on the other side of the rift. JJ has Smite and he's level 6. First Undertow connects, that's great. Kasa going for the second of Smite to heal up at Knight's here as well. Destiny used nicely, but you need to finish the kill, which the Undertow will only just do. Red Top Eastfield still waiting patiently.
Yeah, but now no W, just the Pulverize available for Mako. Where will he use it?
This time, the second time around for the dive, Mako goes back in. Still taking up the aggro is Jackeylove. He's willing to die for it, but Knight taking an extra shot. As Scout finally joins in the party, a double kill already for the Twisted Fate, while Scout is too late, and Kasa now has to burn that flash. As Ward over will spot him out.
Oh, flash on the Q.
That's a slow down. Scout wants the follow-up damage. Draw there with the attracted repel. Can he get the stun down? No. Ferromancy crashed down. May have even just given a second kill over to Scout. He has a flash, but will he make it in time? No, you've just given Scout 3 kills of your top esports while the Vanguard's edge up in the top lane. Flandre in a bit of trouble, but dodges the flawless duet. Resets here for 369, the hammer away. And means as we look at live, bit of shenanigans going on. Kasa will manage to get the Riptile while JJ goes in for the steal with the level advantage, but it does not compute. Knight gets the next kill, and suddenly both our mid laners are super fed. While the next gold card in fruition, Flandre flashing away, but it's a new target in Scout, the Undertow.
We talked about, top esports kind of hard forcing bot lane, as now Mako's doing it.
Will flash away, Killer Instinct immediately. Great buster shot from Jackeylove, but he's stunned up by the trample, and Mako wants to keep him there. Scout has moved down as well, and Jackeylove's going to donate another kill over. JJ here to watch the show, and the fiesta continues with Viper adding one to the mix.
Karsa is already underneath him, and poor Flandre's like, please God, let me out.
But he's not going to get away. The Undertow's there, and look at the damage already. Ragnarok burn. Flandre doesn't have his flash, and I told you, he's dying here. As Kasa picks up kill number 2 while EDG the response on bottom lane, but they've just turned the engage onto Viper. You think this is the weak side? Think again. Viper flashes away. Jackeylove doesn't get hit there with the W, but in comes Scout to save the play. Draw going to get knocked up next, or at release hit hard by Scout, who is level 10 with an Everfrost, and Draw's going to feel the pain. Another double for Scout. And top esports are like, fine, let's keep ripping up as a 4-man gang squad. Draw doesn't go in, but Knight might be caught out. Good Everfrost, but still knocked up by Mako. Golden here will go, but it's way too late. Draw can't save him. And that 600 gold shutdown Frost.
Yes, it is so awful to experience.
There it is.
And speaking of experiencing, it's just about that. It's a
get behind with the gold card, but this Baron's going down so quick as Mako goes over the wall, but it's flushed in. It's stolen away. Kasa does it again in yet another game 1. 369 tries to clean it up, but the Baron's there. Run for your lives as the Realm Warp to clean up Knight. He'll go golden, hoping to take Flandre with him, but no can do'sville as Top Esports lose 3 for the cheeky steal.
Now, before I congratulate EDG, because ultimately that was an overall win for them, obviously they made it out with most members, they killed a lot of the Baron. Karsa is just the Beastmaster. If he's in the pit, he is getting that.
Oh, the crash down though, the flash away from Flandre, that's a great little ulti though from Draw. They take down the jungle while Scout comes in, and yeah, he's the raid boss as he gets buster shotted away. Draw's up above Kasa while he's doing the blue buffs. Caught out is Scout, but now the rest of the team's there. Going golden might be okay, but Jackeylove over the wall is caught out by Mako. This Alistar on a pile drive mission as Knight will die too. A double already, a good Vanguard's edge, but I don't know if 369 can clean this one up. Give him the quadra kill with Scout to take the last, and EDG on a mission to go to Top Esports base.
Oh, TES were simply bowling pins, and Viper was the bowling ball that EDG just perfect strike through them. You called out Mako, you called out Scout, and Viper in the middle of it, just orchestrating it beautiful. Ult into the backline, picks up the first kill, turns on the second, just expertly played as Edward Gaming will take first game in such a commanding fashion from that mid game.
When this team groups up, they can do anything, and EDG just shows you why they have the highest kill participation in the league. When they're that 5-man squad, they can do anything, and a 1-0 to start off the series against Top Esports. That is a Sejuani. So, Volibear solo lane, Frost, you mentioned it. It looks like the Sejuani going over to Jeje, something we haven't seen in a long while.
So, here's the thing. EDG really love their flex picks for obvious reasons. Usually you see more flex on blue side than you do on red. Obviously, it's being flexed.
And I believe it is Summoning Insight, if I'm not mistaken.
Thank you.
So
it's the Monte Cristo rune. I should have.
Yeah, the Monte Cristo
known.
rune. Good show.
Flandre, you're looking a little bit foolish here.
Ooh. Look, Jeje's in the mid lane.
Fun.
Scouts actually just forced the flash out of Night. Casa coming for the response. Early action already as Jeje too deep. He flashes away, but it's into a wall, so Casa follows it up. The Ignite Hecarim jungle pays off yet again as Top Esports open this one.
Forcing Flandre off and making him miss so much there. 64 to 40 CS.
Jeje, what are you doing here? I mean, this is not your jungle. He thought he could respond. They thought Casa was still up in the top lane, and Jeje gets punished, man. This is
some trends.
There are some trends, and EDG diving bot, that's another one. Mako goes in for the ultimate, the unbreakable will. Jackeylove interrupted. In goes Viper with the killer instinct. And down goes Jackie. It goes to Mako, which is a small win, but EDG stick true to the gameplay. They're just trying to clear the wave. Turret's going to go down. They use this as an engage. Onslaught of Shadows into the back line. Pushes Jeje back. The explosive cast completely whiffs as Mako's like, I'm the carry now. Gets a massive shutdown, and this cow's actually huge as he walks in yet again. They're not going to give it over to him this time, and EDG's counterpunch is even stronger. Flandre brings in help from Viper with a killer instinct, and 369 against the wall, a glacial prison to give a shutdown to the AD carry.
Esports, if they want to get back into this game.
And if they stopwatch some of these ultimates, means they get out, but they found 369, who's moving towards the pit. He's just gone. EDG find the first crucial pick. It's a 5 versus 4, and you're right, the AP Gragas doesn't have any take stats to speak of, so EDG say thank you for the dragon.
Maybe overforcing. That's not the target you want.
Mako gets to half health. The flash it, Mako flashing back. Whatever was
look at
used. Mako running back, but he's dead. Casa hits the other angle while, yeah, it's a 1-for-1. Both supports die. 2-man shockwave with Onslaught of Shadows while Viper goes golden. That's to utilize disengaging the ulties while Jackylove's dishing out the damage. EDG sent away, and they're still on the wrong side of the map as the Herald's like, take that.
Behind the pit, and now they've traded spot with Flandre. And Mako's job is just like, find Karsa, get him out.
And they're doing no damage to Flandre. I mean, they just use the ultimate caster to get over the wall. Remember, he doesn't have flash. The dragon stolen it is!
He got it!
Caster gets sent back over again! Feels like the king of thieves here in the jungle, and Top Esports will keep the game going.
See the tables turn where a short-range composition, you know, if Jackeylove is able to just free hit, it's starting to get, you know, outmaneuvered now. So it's been this tug of war of EDG's comp is stronger at this point. Now TES's comp is stronger at this point. And I'm starting now to lean back towards Top Esports.
Oh, good explosive cast, though. 369 missed the body slam before his Knight's caught out in the back end. Shockwave brings back in Viper, but he's stunned down. Onslaught of Shadows stolen by Scout and works it better. On the other end, Flandre was taken by Top Esports 369 and Jackeylove,
but cancel opportunities as EDG now burning this Baron and Mako on bouncer duty. Can he keep Karsa out?
I mean, Karsa's got the smite, not another steal. You gotta be sure. Get Karsa away from it at 1k into the back of the Shadows. They're waiting for him. Smite needs to come down. Oh, he doesn't get it this time around. Now has to make his escape, but EDG won't let him. And finally, an objective goes their way.
Doesn't have access to Sejuani ult.
Yeah, I don't know what Flandre used it on, something off screen, but he's going to go in anyway. Flashes on in, no glacial prison, but that's the angle. Draw trying to turn around the shockwave and the explosive cast. That's anti-synergy from TES, and they get wiped here, Frostgurren. Viper cleaning up the fight. Scout yet again, and TES are getting outmatched here today against EDG. Nothing in this game. And they're going to go in for another engage. Rocket jump to get him to safety, but the real question is Karsa going to survive? Onto Mako, the damage being dealt by Jackeylove while the shockwave's good, but glacial prison yet again. Goodbye, Jackeylove. EDG have this second game in the bag. It's just about how they finish it off. As there we go, Permafrost yet again forces the flush. Out of Night, the shockwave used by Scout, but does he care? Everfrost into the Kingslayer. Spin to win. You're so right. Better than Garrett for Scout to get the ace.
Yeah, the little Beyblade even messing up mechanically there. If we get a chance at that replay, I think he preemptively shockwaved before he flashed, so sombreroed it a little bit. But EDG now moving to match point in a series that everyone thought top was going to be favored.
And it hasn't gone longer than 1 hour. 32 minutes in this game too. And EDG looking primed and ready to go. Top esports getting outmatched here, and EDG.
And it is going to be locked in. So we'll see if it's going to be that mid lane Nocturne or if it will be the top lane Nocturne. Flandre's holding on to it. We just saw Scout on the Silas, so it's probably going to be that top lane. And like you said, the name of the game for top esports is that bottom lane. You have really good dive potential with setup from Alistar as well as the down towards this pit.
Casa has stolen away too many dragons to count, too many objectives throughout this series already. Onslaught of Shadows is available, teleport into the back of the pit. Paranoia used, but Casa in front of the dragon as it resets. GP here for the TP, but in goes EDG. It's Scout who gets the beautiful engage. And first blood over to JJ while Jackeylove's hitting on the backline. Look at the Jinx about to get excited. The first kill goes down. Scout dodges away from the Super Mega Death Rocket as he doesn't get the abscond abduct, nor did he want it, as we're still around the dragon. And EDG, even with the blinking health bars, want to take this one around. Viper needs to do some more damage. But it is taking it. You know what? I did watch the Alistar because Draw took the dragon. Somehow, some way. The top esports are being collapsed on, though. Was it worth it? With a 4 versus 1, the horse is sent back to the vet. With top esports losing it for the cost of that objective.
We talked about the confidence that EDG would have. Scout also has TP, so he can join this fight, but top esports trying to pull the trigger first.
Onslaught of Shadows, Paranoia, but JJ's already dead. Jackeylove picks up the kill. That's great for top esports. They'll get the Herald here and fire.
Top from EDG, but Knight picking up 2 waves bottom as well as a tower, and Carson, maybe even Flandre.
Yeah, trying to
Never mind. Walk it off.
Trying to get whatever that being is. And Flandre before was trying to solo it. Yeah, the zoning ultimate in the end. Casa having a level and use that. They found Jackeylove. He's burnt the flash already. Attractor Repel can't cleanse. And Everfrost comes in from the wing. EDG with a huge pick. There's no objective. But hey.
Yeah, actually finishing off the wolf camp. It is level 12, level 11, but there we go.
He's doing it. Flandre's into the backline, Shockwave's there, but EDG now have to rely on Mako on the backline. That Attractor Repel strikes through all of top esports, but 369 layering out the damage. Scout to interrupt. JJ still drops. Knight on the side. Solar Lane is alive. And finally, top esports wake up in this series. The Scout goes golden. 369 waiting for the Everfrost. The chase begins with the dissonance to help out. Thank you to Grasp. Thank you to Draw as the ace comes through. And TES are back on board.
And meanwhile, top esports like, we've got all the items we want, we're feeling really powerful, let's force the team fight on Baron.
It's like assassination. Well, I got a TP in first. Flandre comes in. Paranoia immediately in the back lane. He's like, Draw, get me out of here.
Just take it out.
The spell shield's there, but Casa matches him over the wall as he flashes. Scout's angle, though. Look, he now has a cannon barrage, but is the fight already done? Methinks yes, as the reverse cannon barrage slows them down, but Draw's in first. Low health bars onto Flandre. They jump on him, but the shockwave catches Viper. It's a 2-man Q kill, as that's all Jackeylove needs. Draw on the side. Flandre now going to be called out as he has to run for his life. And top esports may just be taking that Baron.
Again, watch Jackeylove. Can Scout get to him?
Oh, Dragon taken by Jackeylove. It didn't even involve a jungle, but into the backline, they've got Jackeylove. Worked out perfectly for Oscar, and Flandre's made the play. And now for Knight, he's caught out, but JJ getting bursted down. 369's the next person to watch, but at the end of the day, Viper's chasing Knight. Ready for him, is he? With the explosive shot into the Buster charge. Scout trying to survive long enough. Kingslayer does it. Viper comes back in. And now it's on to Casa. The separation anxiety is there. Because top esports have just lost everyone. I was going to hit this down. This will go quick. Flandre has the ulti as well. Onto the back line at the ready. That's a great Everfrost. Draw goes in. But the Rel ultimate hits so quickly. Mako goes down, but is it all worth it? Flandre into the back line, surviving for long enough, but Jackeylove kiting his way out until Viper gets a reset. Flushes himself, hits a minion. But Draw still dies, and EDG won it again, Frosk.
I cannot believe that actually just happened. EDG managed to win the team fight. Scout grabbing hold of the Alistar ultimate as Carson maybe has found Flandre.
Shield goes up. There's the Paranoia, but oh my god, what happened?
Damage.
Into the backline. Now they're onto Jackeylove, the GA burn.
Oh no.
Oh, top esports, can you bring this back? Flash is burnt everywhere. The shockwave, a good start as JJ kind of ints his face off as well. And both teams just ate the sandwich that gave them food poisoning.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely a shit sandwich. Now, that said, Jackeylove does go down, but Knight does manage to make sure that Top Esports will live to fight another day. Interesting, you know, who was Flandre maybe looking for, maybe even just covering to see if they could get someone slightly... You know, it's like a game of Among Us. You slightly separate, you can't see someone, maybe JJ comes out and slaps someone down, but I don't know about this call. I think that this is a bit ambitious.
It is, because Scout is definitely the sus one over the wall. The shockwave only hits onto one. It's Flandre. He's the top laner, though, with Scouts coming in. 369's isolated. The GP's caught out and bursted down. Caster goes down too. Twan now in the middle of it, trying to bring it back as Knight is doing his best. Jackeylove goes gold, but you know what? That's a good game of Among Us. You know who the imposter is. You take him down. And Top Esports left with only Knight.
And Edward Gaming with that prove that form is temporary, but class is forever. It doesn't matter who is on the roster. You can change out the pieces, you can rewrite it, but history will reign, and they will go to the winner's bracket here.
Straight to the semi-finals to meet with FPX. 2-3-0s here as they explode Knight. Top Esports were outclassed. I've said Top Esports can't be stopped, but it's EDG, the returning champions, that rise against the Phoenix next week.
And just slammed the door on all of the doubters. 3-0. 3-0. I would have taken any other explanation but a 3-0 from EDG. That was clinical. And if Scout doesn't get MVP of the series, I don't know, I'm upset. I think they're probably going to give MVP to Viper, but like, while Viper played it well, I just feel like Scout is just, he's doing everything.
Scout had an exceptional series. I think coming into this, you know, I told you I was excited about Scout. I said that he's one of the best mid laners. You know, you...